Junction, River City next.
You're crazy with the heat. Credit is no good for an ocean salesman.
Why not? What's the matter with credit?
It's old-fashioned. Charlie, you're an Anvil salesman. Does your firm give credit? No, sir. Nor anybody else.
River City next.
Cash for the merchandise. Cash for the button hooks.
Cash for the cotton goods, cash for the hard goods.
Cash for the soft goods. Cash for the fancy goods.
Cash for the mugs and pigs and birds.
Look, what do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? You can talk, you can talk, you can bigger, you can talk, you can bigger, you can talk, you can talk, bigger, you can talk all you want, but it's different than it was. No, it ain't, but you gotta know the territory.
Ever met a fellow by the name of Hill? No!
Just a minute.
Now he doesn't know the territory.
Territory?
What's the fuss?
Just a minute.
Never worries about his line. Or a doggone thing. He's just a fake, he's spelling big called great bill. Every nothing rip roaring, every time bulls are salesman. That's Professor Hill.
What's his line? Doesn't know the territory.
What do you talk?
He's the music man.
He's a what?
He's a music man. He sells clarinets to the kids of the town with the big trombones and the lollipop drums and the big brass bass, and the piccolo uniform too, and the shiny gold brand on his coat and a big red stripe button.
Well, don't know much about bands, but I do know you can't make a living selling big trombones. No, sir. The mandolin picks, perhaps here and there, the juice heart.
No, the fellow sells bands, boys bands. I don't know how he does it, but he lives like a king, and he dies and he guys and he puffs and he shines. And when the man dances, certainly, boys, what else? How pays him? Yes, sir. When the man dances, certainly, boys, what else? The piper pays him. Yes, sir.
But he doesn't know the territory!
River City, we're across the state line into Iowa. Population 2,212.
Alright, if you're all through, I'll tell you about Harold Hill.
You really know Harold Hill?
Never seen him in my life, but I do know this. He's given every one of us a black eye. After he's worked the next town over, the next salesman to arrive, it's automatically tarred and feathered and rode out to the city limits on a rail.
But why should he be rode on a rail?
Because in order to sell band instruments and instruction books and uniforms, he has to guarantee to teach them kids to play and to form them into a band, with himself as the leader.
Sure want to be around when they catch up with that fella.
Well, it won't be on this trip. Not in Iowa. Even the great Professor Hill wouldn't try to sell these net-boat Hawkeyes out here.
Gentlemen, you intrigue me. I think I'll have to give Iowa a try.
I don't believe I caught your name.
I don't believe I dropped it. About our weather in July, and we're so by God's stubborn we can stand touching noses for a week at a time and never see eye to eye. But what the heck? You really ought to give Iowa a try.
Morning, Mayorship.
And there I was, in Madison Hospital, and nobody come to see me. Cousin Will never come, Aunt Bertha never come. Your Aunt Bertha's dead. She wouldn't have come anyway. We can be cold as a falling thermometers in December if you ask about our weather in July. And we're so by that stubborn we can stand, touch your nose for totally at a time and never see eye to eye. And I had to go with it if your cross should have it to die. So what's that? You're welcome. Glad to have you with us, even though we may not ever mention it again. You really ought to give Iowa, Iowa. If you Des Moines, Davenport, Marshalltown, Mason City, Clearbrook, Kansas, Clear, I can give Iowa a try. Mr. Squires, yes, I'm interested in a rig for Sunday. If you could accommodate me, then you ought to see the man in charge of hiring a rig, who's late as usual.
Hey, Gregory.
Marcellus?
God wouldn't.
But Greg, Professor Hill's the name, Harold Hill.
But Greg, what are you doing here? Why didn't you let me know you was coming?
Didn't know it was myself. Besides, how'd I know you'd enter a little tank town like this? You were a pretty big slicker when you were in the business with me.
Too many close shaves the way you were. Besides, I got me a nice girl, Ethel Toffenmeyer, boss's niece.
Gone legitimate, huh? Knew you'd come to no good.
So, what's the new pitch? You're not back in that band business. Last thing I heard you was in steam automobiles.
I was.
What happened?
Somebody actually invented one.
No.
Now give me the lowdown here, Mars.
You never get anywhere in the band business with these stubborn Iowans. Besides, Greg, you got a stuck-up music teacher who will expose you for you gets your crew phone tag.
Male or female?
The music teacher, she's a librarian. Female.
Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. If you pass it by, point her out to me.
I will. How are you going to start the pitch?
Same old way. Keep the music teacher off balance, and then the next step will be to get your town out of the serious trouble it's in.
Your city isn't in any trouble.
Then I'll have to create some. I'll have to create a desperate need for a boys' band. Now what's new around here? What can I use?
Nothing. Oh, except the billiard parlor just put in a new pool table.
They've never had a pool table here before?
No, only billiards.
That'll do. Either you're closing your eyes to a situation you don't wish to acknowledge, or you're not aware of the caliber of disaster indicated by the presence of a pool table in your community. Well, you got trouble, my friend. Right here, I say, trouble right here in River City. Why, sure, I'm a good person, and mighty proud to say, I'm always mighty proud to say it. I consider that the hours I spend with a cue in my hand are golden. Help cultivate 4 sense, and a cool head, and a keen eye. Now, friends, let me tell you what I mean. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets in a table. Pockets that mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum with a capital B and that rhymes with P and that stands for fool. Now I know all you folks are the right kind of parents. I'm gonna be perfectly frank. Would you like to know what kind of conversation goes on while they're loafing around that hall? They've been trying out Bebo, trying out Cubes, trying out tailor-mades like cigarette fiends, and brag and all that other to cover up a telltale breath with sense in one fine night. They leave the pool hall headed for the dance of the army, libertine men, scarlet women, and ragtime. Shameless music that'll drag your son and your daughter with the arms of a jungle animal instinct, mass hysteria. Friends, the idle brain is a devil's playground trouble. Oh, we got trouble. Right here in River City. Right here in River City. With a capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for a pool. That stands for pool. We've surely got trouble. We've surely got trouble. Right here in River City. Right here. Gotta figure out a way to keep the young ones moral after school. Our children couldn't have trouble. Mothers of River City, heed that warning before it's too late. Watch for the telltale signs of corruption. The moment your son leaves the house, Does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee? Are certain words creeping into his conversation? Words like swell and soldier old man? If so, my friends, you got trouble. Right here in River City. With a capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. We surely got trouble. Right here in River City. With a T. Gotta rhyme with P. And that stands for pool. Drop your... No. Didn't I meet you in? No. I'll only be in town for a short while. Good. Hello, Mama. Hello, dear. Keep on it, Alice. I'll be there in a minute. Yes, ma'am. Mama, a man with a suitcase has been following me all over town. Oh, who? I never saw him before. Did he say anything? He tried. Did you say anything? Mama, of course not. Keep on him, Alice. I'll be there in a minute. Solo, re, ti, mi, a little slower. And please keep your fingers curved as nice and high as you possibly can. Don't get faster, dear. Okay. If you don't mind me saying so, it wouldn't have hurt you to find out what the gentleman wanted. I know what the gentleman wanted. What, dear? You'll find it in Balzac. Excuse me for living, but I never read it. Neither has anyone else in this town. There you go again with that same old comment about the mentality of River City people and taking it all too much to heart. No, Mama, as long as the Mass Public Library was entrusted to me for the purpose of improving River City's cultural level, I can help my concern that the leaders of River City keep ignoring all my counsel and advice. But darling, when a woman's got a husband and you've got none, why should she take advice from you? Even if you can't quote Balzac and Shakespeare and all the other highfalutin and green. Mama, if you don't mind my saying so, you have a bad habit of changing every subject. No, I haven't changed the subject. I was talking about the stranger. What stranger? With this suitcase, who may be your very last chance. Mama, do you think I'd allow a common master? Now really, Mama, I have my standards where men are concerned, and I have no intent. I know all about your standards. If you don't mind my saying so, there's not a man alive who could hope to measure up to that kind of hog. When you say cat and no wonder you can call me for yourself. Out of your own imagination, I was coming to your life was full of books. Well, Amaryllis, if that isn't the best I've heard. Thank you. Can I have a drink, please? May I have a drink, please? Yes, dear. Is that a way to walk into the house?
Hello.
That won't do at all. I'll have a kiss from you, boy. The lady over there is your sister, young man. Hello, Winthrop. I'm having a party this Saturday. Would you come? I mean, I would especially like it very much if you'd come, Winthrop. Winthrop, use your manners.
No.
I won't say Amaryllis because of the S, because of his lisp. He's ashamed. Well, Winthrop?
No, thank you, Amaryllis.
Amaryllis. Why does he get so mad at people just because he lisps? It's not only because he lists, dear. That's just part of it. Well, what's the other part? Never mind. It's just that he never really talks very much. Not even to you and your mother? No, dear. Sometimes we all have to be a little patient. Well, I'm patient, even though he doesn't ever talk to me. I do to him every night on the evening star. You have to do it the very second too, or it doesn't count. Good night, my Winthrop. Sleep tight. There you go, darling. You have lots of time. If not Winthrop, there'll be someone else. Never. I'll end up like an old maid like you. For the time being, let's just say good night, my someone. We can fill in the name when the right someone comes along. All right. It's better than nothing. Yes, it is. Now you can play a crosshand piece. Now I may play my crosshand piece.
To my wife, Eulalia Meca for leading the singing. As mayor of River City, I welcome you River citizens to the 4th of July exercises set up here in Madison Gymnasium. On account of the weather, 4 score. Members of the school board will now present a patriotic tableau. The members of the school board will not present a patriotic tableau. Some disagreement about costumes. Instead, the Wonton Ye girls of the local wigwam of Hiawatha will now present a spectacle, My Wife, in which my wife, Eulalia Meca, will now take a leading part.
Wonton Ye!
Wonton Ye!
Wonton Ye!
Wonton Ye!
I will now count to 20 in the Indian tub. Een, teen, t'other, feather, fifth. I'm shot! George, who shot me?
Who set off that firecracker? I know who did it. Tommy Gilas did it. Tommy Gilas did it.
Yes, who's Tommy Gilas?
Tommy Gilas, I will leave. I was you.
Mrs. Shane will. recover. The Pain's fireworks spectacle of Last Days of Pompeii will take place, providing the rain stops by 9:30.
How could it be raining? I thought the Gazette predicted fair.
Sure, you were. That's why we all prepared for a storm.
It's not as accurate most of the time. You know it, JC.
You wouldn't be accurate for the big rain because most of the time.
Will you remember the school board stopped bickering in public?
All the more I was trying to say was...
Never mind.
We heard there's a pool table in town.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Now, just a minute.
Is it a pool table or isn't it?
Can we please get on with the exercises?
We don't want any more exercises until we get this pool table matter settled. Let's protect our children. Resist sin and corruption. Slay that devil and keep our young boys pure. May I have your attention, please? Attention, please. I can deal with these troubled friends with the wave of my hand, this very hand. Please observe me, if you will. I'm Professor Harold Hill, and I'm here to organize the River City Boys Band. Oh, think, my friends, how can any pool table ever hope to compete with a gold trombone? Ra ra, ra da 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 da. Remember, my friends, what a handful of trump players did to the famous fabled walls of Jericho. Oh, billiard parlor walls come a-tumbling down. Oh, band, don't do it, my friends. Oh, yes, I'm in a boys' band. Do you hear me? The River City's got to have a boys' band, and I mean she needs it today. Well, Professor Harold Hill's on hand. The River City's going to have a boys' band. As sure as the Lord made little green apples, and that band's going to be in uniform. Johnny, Willie, Teddy, Fred. And you'll see the glitter of crashing cymbals. And you'll hear the thunder of rolling drums and the shimmer of trumpets. Ta-da-da! And you'll feel something akin to the electric thrill I once enjoyed when Gilmore, Liberace, Pat Conway, Great Creator, W.C. Handy, and John from Sousa all came to town for the same historic day. "76 trombones led the big parade with 110 cornets close at hand. There were rows and rows of the finest virtuosos, the cream of every famous band. 76 trombones caught the morning sun with 110 cornets right behind. There were more than 1,000 reeds springing off like weeds. There were horns of every shape and kind. There were copper-bottom timpani and horse spittoons, thundering, thundering all along the way. Double-bell euphoniums and big bassoons, each bassoon having its big fat set. There were 50 mounts of cannon in the battery, thundering, thundering louder than before. Clarinets of every size and trumpeters who'd improvise a full octave higher than the score.
That man is spellbinder. I want his credentials. Grab that hoodlum.
Thank you, Professor. I'll make an example of him. Ringleader, you know what he does, the gang does. He's a piece on the go.
You walk a kid yet taking down Main Street after my old school last Sunday?
We just walking there, Diesel Pete's.
Don't you contradict me.
Diesel Pete's, let me go.
You watch your phraseology. I know as you was doing my little Grace Senior. Now you stay away from my oldest girl, or you'll know till who laid the rails. Hill, I'll talk to you about this band thing over at City Hall, 10 o'clock sharp.
Constable, I'll be responsible for the boy.
You don't know this kid. He's tough. He's got his gang waiting outside.
Now, Constable, I'll show you how to break up a gang. Oh, young lady. Oh, miss, what's your name?
Zanita, I had no idea you was beckoning me. Ye gods.
Zanita, do you know Tommy?
Well,
Tommy, this is Zanita. Escort the young lady home by way of the candy kitchen.
Do I have to?
You have to.
Yes, sir.
Ye gods.
Professor, you're a pretty bright young fellow, but you made a couple mistakes, though.
Oh.
The mayor has on the billiard pallet and under the pool table.
Oh, what was my other mistake?
That's Nina. She's the mayor's oldest girl.
Hold on, sir. You want your credentials? Academic certificate.
Nothing of the kind.
Letters and papers.
Make him put up a bond.
What am I hearing? Say, ice cream, ice cream. Down low, ice cream. Talk slow, ice cream. See, singing is only sustained talking. Now you, ice cream. Now you, ice cream. Now you, ice cream. Ice cream.
They've hated each other for 15 years.
You live alone or anything? No. I've got some wonderful caramels over at the hotel.
Mr. Hill. Professor Hill. Professor of what? At what college do they give a degree for annoying women on the street like a Saturday night rowdy at a public dance hall?
Oh, I wouldn't know about that. I'm a conservatory man myself. Gary, Indiana, gold medal, class of '05.
Even should that happen to me too, does that give you the right to follow me around wherever I go? Another thing, Mr. Hill, I'm not as easily mesmerized or hoodwinked as some other people in this town, and I think it only fair to warn you that I have a shelf full of reference books in there which may very well give you some interesting information about you.
Oh, Professor Hill!
We're all agog, simply agog.
On the TV. Everyone's so excited about the band. I'm Mike Dunlop, and this is Mrs. Hicks and Mrs. Squires. And you've already met our mayor's wife, Eulalie McKechnie-Shin. Isn't it exciting, Eulalie?
Oh, I couldn't say. I could not say at this time. My husband will wish to investigate, I'm sure. And naturally, I'm reticent. Oh yes, I'm reticent.
Of course, Mrs. Shin, I understand. But part of my music plans include a committee on the dance and... No! Wait, do that again, Mrs. Shin. Your foot! The way you raised it just now.
Oh, well, I have a bunny in there that bothers.
Oh, what grace! What natural flow of rhythm, what expression of line and movement!
Mr. Hill?
You must accept the chairmanship of the Ladies' Auxiliary for the classical dance. Mustn't you, ladies?
Oh, yes,
Every move you make, Mrs. Shin, bespeaks Del Sar. Will you? Say yes, Mrs. Shin.
Eulalie McKechnie-Shin. That is dancing well.
Then you accept?
Yes, indeed, and I would like to say...
Thank you. Now the young lady who plays the piano. Marion Prue, I believe? After all, she is the librarian. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, chip, 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 talk a lot, pick a little more, pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, chip, 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 talk a lot, pick a little more, pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, chip, 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 talk a lot, pick a little more, pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, chip, 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 chip. Professor, her kind of woman doesn't belong on any committee. Of course, I shouldn't tell you this, but she advocates dirty books. Dirty books?
Chaucer, Bradley,
And the worst thing, of course, I shouldn't tell you this, but...
I'll tell. They lived on my street. Let me tell.
Stop. I'll tell. She made brazen overtures to a man who never had a friend in this town till she came here. Old Miser Madison.
Miser Madison? Madison Gymnasium, Madison Picnic Park, Madison Hospital? That Miser Madison? Exactly. Who do you think he was anyway? Well, I should say, show off. Gave the town the library too, didn't he?
That's just it. When he died, the library building to the city.
But he left all the books to her.
She was seen going and coming from his place.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That one made brazen overtures with a guilty kerosene. She had golden glints in her eye and a silver voice like counterfeit ring. Just melt her down and you will reveal a lump of lead as cold as steel. Here, where a woman's heart should be. The library building by the left of the bus to her. Chaucer, Bradley, Balzac.
Yes, of course. I have just what you need over at the hotel. Come on in. Good night, ladies. virtuoso?
I don't know if I understand you entirely, Professor.
If your boy has that same firm chin and those splendid cheekbones, by George! Not that he could ever be really great, you understand?
Well, in the name of St. Bridget, why not?
Because all the famous cornet players were Irish.
But Professor, we are Irish.
No, really? That clinches it. Sign here. Your boy was born to play the cornet. Fine. That'll be $7 earnest money. Nothing more due until the first installment payable and opening of band practice. Thank you. And now I'll need his measurements for his band uniform.
His uniform?
Hello, son.
Would it have a
A stripe? Certainly, my boy. A wide red stripe on each side. What do you think of that?
Professor, you'll have to excuse Winthrop. We can barely get him to say 3 words a day, even to us. So if you get him to play in a band, it'll be a miracle. Where are you from, Professor?
Gary, Indiana. In fact, Gary Conservatory was my alma mater.
What's she now?
Gold medal, class of '05. Hello, Miss Prue.
Mr. Hill. He wants to put Winthrop in the band.
Do you burst into everyone's home like this?
Marion!
We're not interested. Why not let the boy's father decide?
The boy's father is dead. Anything else? You'll have to excuse Marion. She's, well...
Please, I'm sure that our heart's just as lovely as yourself. Good day to you, Mrs. Peru.
Good day, Professor. Marion Peru.
Has he gone yet?
Hopefully not forever, dear. Don't you ever think of your future?
The fact that he claims his commodity is music does not, in this particular case, impress me.
It's a well-known fact that if you keep the flint in one drawer and the steel in the other, you'll never strike much of a fire.
Mama! Winthrop, I know you're there. Please go to the library and ask Miss Grubb for the book I set aside. It's the Indiana State Educational Journal, 1890 to 1910. It's a large brown volume with black corners.
do I have to?
You won't have to say anything. I've written it all down.
Now, what are you doing with the book at this hour of night?
I have a feeling the Indiana Journal may help me poke some large holes in the professor's claims.
Anita, can you meet up for supper?
Meet you where?
The footbridge.
Last time the lumber, now the footbridge, and where will you meet me after that? In a black hole of Calcutta? Ye gods, Tommy, it's Papa.
Didn't I say get that spellbinder Harold Hill's credentials? I said in morning, July 4th, 1912.
Yes, George, but
And now the whole town's turned upside down. School board's leaning up street and down the alley instead of tending to city matters.
I found something very interesting in this book about Professor Hill's alma mater,
His who?
his university.
I know all about that. In fact, that's the only thing I can ever get out of him. Gary Conservatory, class of law at 5.
Well, if you just read a little bit about the conservatory, I don't think you'll have to look further. It's on page...
Papa, the Wells Fargo wagon's just come out from Depot.
At this hour day, the Wells Fargo wagon.
It could be the band
The
instruments.
managements, I want that man's credentials.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. Oh, please let it be for me. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. I wish I knew what it could be. Figures on my birthday. In March I got a great
Montgomery Ward's the MCS up in a cross-cut saw.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. A prepaid surprise of COD. It could be curtains or dishes or a double boiler.
Or it could be
Surely could be
something special.
something very, very special now.
Just for me.
I'm not saying it. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming now. I don't know how I could ever wait to see. It could be something for someone who is no relation, but it could be from Professor, just for me.
Here you are, Winthrop.
I cornet G. Thanks, Professor.
Tell the other boys they will each receive individual instruction in due course. In the meantime, stay off the streets, get acquainted with your instrument, and think about minuet and G. La-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da.
La-dee-da, la-dee-da. Sister, I never thought I'd see anything as scrumpy as this scrumpy solid gold thing. Oh, sister.
Round one for you, Mr. Hill. I better hear some good tootin' sounds of them horns of yours, or I'll see you in the grand jury. Now, Miss Mary, about that book.
Come, George.
Hold on, I gotta get something from the librarian. About that book.
Professor Hill, I've never seen Winthrop so happy. Thank you. My pleasure, Miss Burrill. Where's Tommy? Oh, there he is.
Start out, Mr. Washburn. Wait till you see the new steps Professor Hill taught us.
All right, what'll it be?
The shapoopy.
The shapoopy!
It's usually a hussy, but one who kiss on the second time out is anything but fussy. But one who wait till the third time round, head in the clouds, feet on the ground. She's the girl he's glad he's found. She's his shapoopy, shapoopy, shapoopy. The girl is hard to get. Shapoopy, 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 but you can't win her yet. Shapoopy, 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 the girl is hard to get. Shapoopy, 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 but you can't win her yet. You can't win her yet. Shapoopy!
Take your hands off my daughter.
Mayor Shin, Your Honor, me and your daughter have been going steadily behind your back. Your eyes are front your back, but
I'm gonna warn you once more.
Now, George.
Not one poop out of you, madam.
I think he means peep.
You know what I see written all over you? Reform school. Now get out, you wild kid.
Papa, it's capitals like you make blood in the marketplace. You got us.
You watch the phraseology, young woman. Now go home. Go.
Mr. Mayor, I want to know I'm vouching for Tommy DeGillis. That boy's got the confidence of every kid in town. You'll be waiting in line to shake his hand by the time our band plays its first concert.
By the time your band plays its first concert, the individual members have to foregather in wheelchairs on account of broken legs they get from tripping over their own beards. I'll tell you something, my fine young feathered young. Hi, never mind. Oliver, JC, Ewart, Ollie. I want that man's represents. I want him tonight. Don't let him out of your sight. He's slipperier than Mississippi sturgeon.
Professor Hill, I think Mayor Shin has behaved abominably, and I think it was wonderful of you coming to Tommy's defense. A man can't dodge an issue every time a little personal risk is involved. What does the poet say? The coward dies 1,000 deaths, the brave man only 500.
I just wish I was a little more informed. I've been wanting to talk to you about Winthrop's cornet.
His cornet? Mother of pearl keys?
I'm sure it's fine, but he tells me about some think system. If he thinks of a minuet in G, he won't have to bother with the notes. Now, Professor...
The think system is a revolutionary method, I'll admit, but we cannot discuss these things here in public. So if you'll allow me to call... When may I call?
At any end this week.
We know that you will soon unfold a forgiving heart, a pure soul. Here, where a woman's heart should be. Fairy princess, moving floor, golden shimmer, silver shoes. Now I'm gold, heart of gold. Here, where a woman's heart should be. Silver faster, so has to reach and simply adore them all. Chaucer, Balzac.
Mama!
Winthrop, where have you been?
Fishing.
Fishing?
With Harold. He told me all about his hometown, Gary, Indiana. And he said he'd take me there someday. And he taught me a song that hardly has any yeses in it. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, let me play it once again. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, that's the town that knew me well. If you'd like to have a logical explanation, how I happened upon this elegant syncopation, I will say without a moment of hesitation, there is just one kiss that can light my face.
Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana.
Not Louisiana, Paris, France, New York, or Rome, but
Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana, my home sweet home. Show Amaryllis my live frog. La-di-da-di-da-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da.
Leave the dishes, Mama. I'll do them.
Hey, you the piano teacher in town?
Why, yes.
Then you must know about this fellow Hill forming a boys' band here.
Yes.
Well, don't let it worry you no more. I got the goods on him in spades. Swindling two-bit thimble rigger. I'm just passing through. That rate only makes a 15-minute water stop.
Who are
Name's Charlie Cow, anvil salesman. But just now I'm out here to protect the good name of the traveling fraternity from this swindler.
you? Mr. Cowell, you're making a big mistake.
Mistake my old lady's corset cover. That man's been the raspberry seed of my wisdom tooth long enough. He ruined Illinois for me, and he's not gonna ruin Iowa. Say, what kind of music teacher are you? You didn't see through him. He's no more professor than...
Well, I know all about that. Band leaders are always called professor. It's a harmless deception. He's a fine director, and his scholastic...
Wait a minute. Fine director? Have you heard one note of music from any band?
No, No, but...
But nothing, girly girl. He's never formed a band in his life, and he never will.
You'll never make the train at the depot.
No, sir. I've got
You'll
to
have
leave
to catch
word.
it at the crossing.
I've got to leave word, and I can see you're not the one to leave it with.
Anvil salesman, huh? I've never met a man who sells anvils. That's something quite different.
Takes a real salesman. Anvils have a certain appeal, you know? Oh, what am I doing? I missed the train, I'll get fired. I've got to leave word about that fellow Hill.
Leave word with me.
Not on your tin type. How do I know you deliver these letters?
Try me. There's your train. Now run for it.
Why, you double-teaming little... Who do you think you're protecting, huh? That guy's got a bill in every county in Illinois, and that's 102 counties. Not counting the music teachers like you he cozies up to keep their mouths shut. Neither one of you's heard the last of me, girly girl.
Darling, who was you just talking to? Why, Professor Hill. Why didn't you come to the set on the porch?
I have some jelly on the stove. There's no jelly on the stove, Mama.
Well, I'll go put some on.
Shall we set, as your mother said? Well, Professor Hill, is it true that you... What I'm trying to say is, I must be very dull company for a man of your experience.
No say, where'd you get an idea like that?
One hears rumors from traveling salesmen.
Now, Miss Marion, you mustn't believe everything you hear. After all, one hears rumors about librarians.
I suppose you're referring to Uncle Matty.
Uncle Matty?
Mr. Madison, my father's best friend. He left me an assured job and sent Mama with him, and I would have some security.
No, of course not. But that's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think people start those rumors?
Narrow-mindedness, jealousy. Jealousy mostly, I guess.
Exactly. And jealousy mostly starts rumors about traveling salesmen. What have you heard?
Just that. But of course, it stands to reason that disappointment and jealousy can lead to, take you for instance, your attentions to customers, and well, music teachers might easily be misinterpreted, mightn't they? No, honestly, mightn't they? Well, and if a salesman, or anybody for that matter, were jealous, they could be downright lies. What could? Rumors and things. Why, of course. It just proves that you should never believe everything you hear. If you discuss things.
My dear little librarian, I would be delighted to discuss anything in the world with you. But could we do it sitting down? You do sit. Your knees bend over.
But we can sit on the first steps.
And you also sit on a large hollow log over at the footbridge.
I'm sorry. I've never been to the footbridge with a man in my life.
Just to talk.
I just can't. Maybe tomorrow?
My dear little librarian, pile up enough tomorrows and you'll find you've collected nothing but empty yesterdays. I don't know about you, but I'd like to make today worth remembering. Footbridge, 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Mama!
What, dear? I just told Professor Hill I'd meet him at the footbridge in 15 minutes.
Will the saints be praised it works?
What does?
I've been using the thinking system on you from the parlor.
Mama.
Myself, you, Lady Meca, and the esteemed women of River City will be putting on a beautiful performance for you. One Grecian herb. Two Grecian herbs. And a fountain.
Stop. Listen to this, man.
You gullible green-grassed goats. I'm talking about Harold Hill, road agent, highwayman, pickpocket.
Pickpocket?
Same thing. He's been in your wallet, mister, and in yours, madame, and in yours, little lady, ever since the first moment he came to this town. There's more documented evidence than you'll ever have time to read. And if you don't hunt him down like a mad dog right now, there won't be any Harold Hill. He'll be on the next train out of town.
Now will you believe me?
Well, what are we waiting for? I want my money back. Money back? I want his hide.
After him, when you find him running through the skulls. After him.
Greg, some crazy guy's going all over town spilling everything.
All right, Mars, go get the rig.
I got it.
What time does the break go?
9:40 from the junction.
Well, it's not even 8:30 yet. Look, you want to turtle whirtle around and get yourself caught in traps, you go ahead, but don't worry, Mars. I'll meet you over at the hotel in plenty of time. Miss Marion, you're late.
But you said 15 minutes.
Well, I meant you're about, well, I'd say, about 26 years late. It took you all this time to get to the footbridge with the fellow.
If you want to know the truth, it was almost longer.
Oh,
Halfway here and then you turned back. I suppose I'm not the first to find it easier to think clearly when not under the spell of your salesmanship.
now, Miss Marion, surely you don't think I've been selling you anything?
No, you've given me something. That's why I decided to come.
I don't recall giving.
Oh yes, you have. Something beautiful.
Marion, Who's the salesman here? Sounds like she's selling and you are buying. I had to keep her off balance, didn't I? Well, now she's so far off balance you can't tell her from the cat broke in a hurricane. Go get the rig!
Never a peaceful moment in the band business. Now, where were we? You were about to tell me what I don't know about you. We don't really have to go into that just now, do we? No, we don't. Or ever for that matter. The librarian hasn't really felt like doing much research lately, but she did plenty when you first came here. Oh, about what? About Professor Harold Hill, Gary Conservatory of Music, class of Ot 5. Harold, there was no Gary Conservatory in Ot 5. Weather certainly, because the town wasn't built till Ot 6. I'll see you at the sociable.
You knew all the time?
Since July 7th, 3 days after you came. Why, you little...
He isn't anywhere around here. Let's try down by the creek.
Winthrop! Wait a minute here, son.
I'm not your son. Leave go.
Not till I talk to you for a minute.
I won't listen. You wouldn't tell the truth anyway.
I would.
Would not.
Would too. Tell you anything you want.
You lead a band.
No.
Are you a big liar?
Yes.
You a dirty rock crook.
Yes.
Leave me go, you big liar.
What's the matter? You wanted the truth, didn't you? Now I'm bigger than you and you're gonna stand here and get it all, so you might as well quit wiggling. There are two things you're entitled to know. One, you're a wonderful kid. I thought so from the first. That's why I wanted you in the band, so you'd quit moping around and feeling sorry for yourself.
What band?
I always think there's a band, kid.
What's the other thing I'm entitled to know?
Well, now that I think about it, that's none of your business just now.
I wish you'd never come to River City.
Winthrop, no you don't.
Sister, you believe him?
I believe everything he ever said. The way every kid in this town walked around here all summer and looked and acted, especially you, Winthrop, and the parents. Does Mama wish he'd never come to River City?
Well, you do, don't you?
No, I don't, Winthrop. Now go, Harold, please.
Come on, Professor, hurry up.
I can't go.
Why not?
For once in my life, I've got my foot caught in the door.
Greg, they're here. That way, that way.
Come on, Professor, that way, that way.
Virtue has triumphed. The sword of retribution has cut down Professor Harold Hill. If there are those melting tar collecting feathers, I will not say them nay.
Well, I should think some of you ought to be grateful to Professor Hill for what he's brought to River City, and I think you should be able to forget our everlasting Iowa stubborn chip on the shoulder arrogance long enough to remember our town before he arrived. Do you remember it? Well, do you? I really think some of you should be grateful to him. And if you are, I think you should admit it.
You're wasting a great deal of time here. If there's a person in this park who doesn't think Hill should be tarred and feathered, please step forward. Eulalie, step back.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I want it that way.
Papa, let it go. Let it go.
Have you people forgotten how you buy expensive uniforms, technical books, and high-priced banishments? Have you people forgotten the clear understanding and warranty that your children will be taught to play in a band? Where's the band? Where's the band?
My Barney, Eddie, that's Eddie's clarinet. Davy, that's my Davy. Mom, please, stop playing. Persons, yeah, whatever, is Mrs. Connell. You're welcome. She has spent so much time every single day after school, during the school day, working with us to make sure we look great on stage. And thank you, Mrs. Connell. And the next person we would like to thank is Mrs. Latart, who has always been with us, making us laugh the whole time. And if you'd like to come up stage, you can.
Can I hold that moment for you?
Just slide over, just slide over.
I just want everyone, if we could just give these amazing kids another round of applause. Another very important person who actually you probably might not have known has been helping us today is Mrs. Farnham. Get out here, Mrs. Farnham! You have an award! Ooh, you got some bouquet. There's a card. Mrs. Farnham, there's a card! And flowers! More flowers! More flowers! What? Yeah, we've dedicated the show to Mrs. Farnham. It's her last year. It's her last year, so. And she has helped us tremendously. That's a great show. Thank you. Another important person backstage who has helped us with all our costumes, like these costumes probably wouldn't even exist without her because she's made them look so much nicer, is Mrs. Ireland. Get out here, Mrs. We have some awards for you. And finally, there is one more person who is up right there in the booth, making sure all our microphones work, all our lights. Thank you, Jordan!
Thank you, guys. Congratulations. I also want to thank Maddie Meca for running lights.
Which are called periactoid, and the bridge, and every other thing in this play has been organized, created by Jordan Tankard, and he has put countless hours into this play.
And so have all of you. Thank you so much, guys.
We have an art for you.
Awesome, I'll get it later.
Okay.
Thank you very much, guys.
You're
Congratulations.
welcome.